Zdravo.
Hello, wie geht's?
Buongiorno.
Hello, how are you?
Olá, tudo bem?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Preply. Preply is an online language learning marketplace connecting tutors to hundreds of thousands of learners in over 180 countries worldwide. More than 35,000 teachers teach over 50 languages, powered by a machine learning algorithm that recommends the best tutors for each learner. Hit the link in the description box for access to 30% off your very first language lesson. That is 30% off your very first language lesson. If you're listening on Spotify, head on over to our YouTube channel. On our homepage, you can hit the description box and you will get 30% off your very first language lesson. Thank you, Preply. Now back to the show. Welcome back to the Define Podcast. My boy JJ's back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today we have our good friend making his Define Podcast debut, Mr. Aleks Ristic.
Yeah, hi.
What's up, brother? How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good. You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come through here. You know,
No
we
problem.
always appreciate that. Let's get a good cheers real quick
Oh yeah.
for the boys. All right. We're drinking coffee.
Wink, wink.
But yeah, wink. But how's your day going, brother? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Pretty good. What about you?
good, man. Just at school, training a bit. You know, doing my thing,
That's
doing your
good.
thing. What about you, JJ? How are you?
I'm good, same. I've been playing Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty came out.
Do you play Call of Duty as well? No video games.
No.
No. Yeah, same.
This guy just trains all day.
That's
bro.
it. That's
Comes
it.
home, sleeps, eats everything in the house.
You're training at Kill Cliff, yes?
Yes.
Is it what is it now? It's Kill Cliff,
Yeah,
not
Kill Cliff.
what
No,
it,
it's Sanford.
it used to be Sanford, but
Yeah.
do you guys still call it Sanford?
No,
It's Kill Cliff. It's like
okay.
sincerely like it's
Everything
not
got
fucking
rebranded.
Sanford.
The whole mat's got
I see
everything,
everything.
yeah.
Some people refer to it as Sanford, but I know what they mean. It's Kill Cliff, right?
Yeah.
Kill Cliff. How is that? How do you like training there?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of you're a light heavyweight or heavyweight?
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight. There's a lot of guys your size there because I think it's like 185ers and up. It's most of the people, or 170 and up is like most of the.
To be honest,
Or a lot of
like,
55ers.
To be honest, like maybe big guys, we are like 5'6".
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like mostly 185ers in there.
No.
No,
now
really.
It's like a lot of light
Lightweights.
guy.
Oh shit! I misinformed then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't- so you have only like a few training partners?
I mean, I like to turn with everybody
Mhm.
because I like to when I spar to fight with lighter guy.
Okay.
Because I'm a heavyweight, but
Right.
I like to be fast.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's a good advantage for you
Yeah.
because you're training with someone much faster than you, so it trains your coordination,
Yes.
hand-eye coordination. Ooh, okay. And how do you? So you enjoy training there? I'm assuming
Yeah.
because you're still there, right?
Yeah.
I guess you would have left by now. Yeah. No, makes sense. That's cool. Do you have any fights coming up?
I'm looking maybe to have something maybe in March.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Early next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, early. Okay. What promotion are you with right now? Or you're still looking like you're trying to like?
To be honest, I'm looking maybe just like right now for a kickboxing match.
Is that like your style more?
Yeah.
You like to
because-
more stand up than anything? Yeah.
So I'm looking more for kickboxing, boxing. Just
Okay.
like to have something, and on the side just keep going my ground game.
Okay. So I was gonna ask you, how did you start your martial arts journey? What was your background in?
Taekwondo when I was 6.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so kind of all my life.
Back in Serbia,
Back in France.
France.
Yeah,
Oh.
Because I live in Paris.
Ah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. You've lived in Paris your whole life?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. I thought you were
No, I'm more like I come from Serbia, but I was born in Paris and growing up in Paris all my life. But I go back to Serbia sometimes. Like,
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, so what do you like better? Which
to be honest, like my family and all my friends are like kind of in France, but I have like a lot of family, a lot of friends from all my life in Serbia too. So
it's both. It's
yeah.
like a happy medium. You like
yeah,
one.
but if I have to choose, like right now, to be honest, right now Serbia will be better,
Mhm.
but before France. Yeah.
France. I've been there. I've been to Paris at least. And Bastille. You know where that is?
Yeah,
Bastille. That's probably my favorite place, and it was really
that's nice.
because I remember when I went there, it was like the culture there is what's I think is the big difference, a huge difference in America, because it was like on a Sunday night, maybe at 8 or 9 o'clock, maybe 10, and there was people out on the streets eating dinner, dancing, live music. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. In America, everyone's asleep. Everyone's chilling. So out the Paris, it was like lively, and everyone seemed really happy and just more intuitive with their family and friends and just being around each other.
That wasn't my experience when I went to Paris.
You probably, did you go in the winter? It was in the summer for me, so it was really nice.
I went, when did I go? Yeah, I think it was wintertime. No, it wasn't wintertime. It was maybe close to, but it was during the time there was a lot of refugees and shit. So there was a lot of them serious stuff, some Syrian refugees going on, and there was a lot of people in the streets. And like even then, like I've heard like Paris is not a very clean. It's not the clean. It's like with
only in the movie.
Only in the movies.
It's like
same thing with New York. Like when you really go there, it's like magical. I'm not gonna lie, because when I went to New York, it was like, oh shit, this is cool. Like the Eiffel Tower or like the Empire State
Took a picture of the Eiffel Tower.
Like, all that shit is cool.
Same shit, man.
But there's rats. There's rats everywhere. Like it stinks. Like there's crazy people running around. Like trying to hustle you and stuff. But
it's Europe. A lot of gypsies.
Did when you went from Serbia to France, how old were you?
No, I was born in France, in Paris.
You were born in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
And when did you start? What age? You said 6.
Taekwondo.
And then when did you get into MMA, or kickboxing and stuff?
Like mostly after the pandemic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Also recently.
This is like recently.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Recently, and I was like, if I go to MMA, I need to have some hands. So I start boxing back to 2020, like June, July. Yeah.
Damn. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you got good really fast then.
Yeah.
So you literally just did Taekwondo your whole life, and then during the pandemic was like, let me just try MMA.
Yeah. I said fuck it, let's go boxing. And I started boxing, and after my first months, my coach told me like, you have something. If you put it like really into boxing, for example, in 2 years you can be in the top 10. And I was like, damn. So that, So after I went to Serbia for 3 months, like during the summer and everything, and I came back and I said like, I need to go to see something else. So let's go to USA.
Oh.
So I went to Hawaii for 6 months.
Fuck.
Then
I've never been to Hawaii. You went to the best state ever. Yeah.
So I went there, started to learn English, and I ended up to train with one of the guy from Bellator. He was my main coach for 6 months, like Liam McGarry.
Oh, you know.
He was the Bellator champ, like in light heavyweight. He fought against Tito Ortiz and guys like that.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I don't recall who that is, but
how long were you there for?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
And
from Paris straight to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
6 months.
And then from there, where'd you go after that?
After that, I ended up in like my coach, like his own, like my coach, his main coach is like one of the guy from Kill Cliff.
Oh.
So he talked about me and say I have a young guy like him have a trial and something. So I end up in Sanford like just the months after that.
Oh, okay.
And back to January 2022.
Damn.
So I went there for 2 weeks trial. So I went there, trained with the guys over here, and the first time I came in, I was like, shit, why am I doing here? Like, I saw a lot of, like, Gilbert Burns, Usman.
Legends and shit.
And I was like, shit, damn. Like, I was like, like a kind of kid, And so I trained there for 2 weeks. And at the end, like, the main trainer, like Henry, just came and said, yeah, you have the skills to be here. So we're going to help you to make the visa and everything. So come back. And now I'm here.
That's awesome. That's actually like a big, like, what's the word, like compliment? I don't know. Because coming from Henry Hoof, he sees so many people. Yeah. So many people are reaching out to him, let me train. He's like, nah.
Yeah,
and if he sees something in you, that's really because he has a lot of talent. So in his gym, that's amazing. Yeah. So you must be really good. Like literally just coming from just Taekwondo, which I'm not saying Taekwondo is a bad background because it is really good to do, but typically is not the best for MMA. Yeah, not even close.
Because I don't have wrestling or anything.
Nothing. So. Yeah, it's really a lot of just kicks. But I mean, there's a lot of great strikers. You look at Wonder Boy, even though he's karate. but it's similar enough.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
similar when you
it's
see
striking.
Wonder Boy or Whitaker.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
It's kind of the same karate taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And they're
JJ
very-
knows he did taekwondo too, so.
Oh, you did? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
when I was younger, I did taekwondo. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But as somebody who holds pads, like, and when I started holding for him, it was really easy. It was really easy for me to hold pads for him because he's so good at, like, you know, catching the rhythm and knowing the combination, and that's one of the first things I learned, like, from him, because you know, we just meeting, and then, like, all of a sudden I'm holding pads for him, and I'm like, okay, this heavyweight, he can move, you know, he's got a good jab. And that's the first thing I look for is a good jab, and he's got a great southpaw jab.
Damn.
So yeah, bro.
Damn, so you picked
he's
up
gonna
the
do
sport
some
quick.
damage.
Yeah,
He's
no,
gonna
that's
do some
awesome.
damage,
That's
bro.
awesome. Like, it's really unheard of for people to just. Were you just bored or something? Why did you want to gravitate towards MMA? Was it something during the pandemic that made you think? You switch?
Like some shit happened in my life, like during the pandemic and all this. So I had like kind of. I started like kind of depression.
Okay.
But I didn't see it coming. So and my mom were like, I don't like to see you like this. You have to do something. And I say, my life is not here. I have to go. And I just say like, let's go.
Damn.
So
That's a big risk. That's a big risk.
I mean, that's life. You have to play. Like at the end of the day, it could be something or not. But you have to go. You have to see something. And at least I try.
Yeah.
I mean. People don't try that much now, so they just want to be safe and all this. And I mean, sometimes you have to take some risk if you want something.
Damn,
100%, bro.
That's some deep shit right there. So do you think it improved your mental health? Yeah, because you took a big risk, and I mean, it's rewarded you so far. I mean, is it when you go to Kill Cliff? There's not people can't just go and train there. You can't just be like, oh, let me sign up for the gym. You have to. Or you have to have someone that guides you through it, or is it a tryout or something like this?
Normally they give you a trial, but not to everybody. Even if you have like amateur record and all this, they say like, I have one friend. He's working in Barvius, like the gym next to.
Okay.
And he asked Henry if he can try or train there, and he said, "No, bro, get some experience and all this, and after maybe you can come back for a trial."
Oh, wow, yeah.
What makes me having these kind of like it's special for me, it's because I don't have any experience, and they signed me, and now they are working on my visa and all this. So
I see. You're kind of like a blank canvas that they can like guide you through, versus you having already bad habits and bad form, bad etiquette, and you come to the gym and ruin the. I see. Yeah, because it's a legendary gym, but I've always wondered, I'm like, how do people get there? Because you go on the website or something, they're like, you can't just go there.
I mean, if you are already like pro, it's easier to go in.
Okay.
Or
if you have like a name or something,
Yes.
or if people know you there,
That's
then they
all.
kind of bring you in.
That's why when I came here the first time, like everybody was like, "Who am I?" You know, like.
What's the vibe like there? Is it? I hear like everyone says good things about it, and it's like a pretty
honest,
good environment. And then other than, you don't have to speak on this, but like the Ian Gary drama, were you there during that time? Which I know I don't want to speak on, like not his family's aspect of it, but as far as like him in the gym. Like.
To be honest, I was there like even the first time I came here, like back to 2022, and I see how he's acting, and even now.
All right, I just wanted to take the time out to thank our new sponsors, We Hate Clubs. We Hate Clubs is a brand which was developed with the idea that people should live outside of their comfortable spaces. Leaning in the music, art, photography, parties, and fashion, We Hate Clubs is built to function as something greater than oneself. Make sure to follow We Hate Clubs on Instagram if you're in the Chicagoland area. Now back to the show.
When I came here in June, he was there for like 3 weeks. But yeah, I don't want to go into all.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to, because I know a few people.
I have my own opinion about like, and now I know why people are like this with him.
Okay. I wasn't sure because I saw Brendan Allen talk about it.
I heard a lot of.
Yeah, the stuff, and I'm like, man, he can't be this. Like, but you never know. Everyone has a different like culture that they come from, and like a different sort of environment.
When you see like one gym like this, they say this about him. The other gym kick him out, and he gets a little
bit.
I think the problem we know That's
Mhm.
it's him and the behavior, but
Okay.
I'm nobody
Yeah.
to judge.
Yeah,
whatever,
no. I think it's like you have to click with the sort of environment that you have. If you don't, everyone has a different culture and a
Yeah.
different way of going about situations. So,
That's
I
true.
mean, I've been in a few gyms, like even the gym JJ's at, like I just didn't fit I was there for a long time, but it's just me and the gym didn't click. So it was time
Yeah.
for me to move on. It wasn't more of like a negative thing. It was just, hey, it didn't work out.
Yeah, if
know,
you
so-
don't feel it in the gym, just change.
Yeah, you just got to change of environment. But I just wasn't sure if it was like really as bad as
yeah.
everyone was like,
That's-
I'm like, damn, it can't
yeah.
be this bad. But
The
Well,
story I
They
heard,
seem
yeah.
happy. I mean, when they came into our gym, because I
Ian did?
no, yeah, they all did. The kid, her other
I'm not
kid
even.
too.
I'm not even
'Cause
speaking about.
her other kid was one of our students for a little bit of time.
Wait, they have another kid?
It's not Ian's kid. Is her first marriage's kid.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna change subject.
Yeah, next
We're gonna
topic.
change subject. 'Cause I wouldn't even go in there. I'm not. I'll never go at people's families like that. But
I'm not.
I
I'm
didn't.
just
It's not.
saying.
Well, it's a fact. She has another child. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
that. So hey, it is what it is.
That's
But,
when I met them. That's when I
Oh,
met them.
okay,
yeah.
okay. I honestly.
They came to sign up their kid, her
Oh.
first
Yeah.
kid at the
Oh
gym.
shit!
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, hey, hope.
Well, they
Nothing
seem
but the
like
best for
great
them,
people. Like
Yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't trying to be funny. They seem
No.
like good people.
I didn't think you.
You know?
I didn't think you were. I was just. Never mind. Anyway. Do you come from a big family? Do you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
No, just
or
one older sister.
one older sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys both do martial arts?
Yeah.
Okay. So you.
My father put us into
Oh,
it.
okay. That was
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to
my.
picture a female version of you, bro. I can't right now.
She doesn't look like me.
Doesn't look okay. Thank God.
She
Oh my god.
will see this
JJ.
after.
Oh, my-
She's like, she looks like she could come from like South America. Like she's like
Oh,
really
nice.
black and
Darker.
yeah, darker.
Oh, wow.
Black
Okay.
hair.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Genetics. It's weird how it works.
weird as fuck. I'm look like really like guy from Eastern of Europe.
Yeah,
and she's
Eastern
look
European.
Like,
She's like Southern American.
Yeah, you look like a Viking. You know, like, you look like a Viking.
Yeah, you're a
ass
big.
motherfucker.
He got out of the car. I saw him. I pulled up to the studio, and I'm like, I look to my left, and I see him in the car. I'm like, oh hey, and he stands up. I'm like, damn, the fuck, you're big as fuck. Like right now, well, you can even see
Bro,
the size
I'm telling you
difference,
right. Like I was holding,
massive
I was
guy.
holding mitts for him the first time, and I was like, all right, go high and then low to the body. I was like, he went high and low, like hit me here, and he hit me once. I was like, all right, never mind, just go
Keep
high,
going high,
just keep
bro.
going high.
Shit hurt.
It shook
damn.
up my whole body. I was like, dang, nigga. I was like, shit.
Oh fuck! But I was gonna ask you. So, how was your like family life growing up? You did a lot of martial art. Was that like your family?
my father
Calling
put,
or-
yeah, my father put us into it. So my sister started with Taekwondo when she was young,
Mhm.
and after so
And
I
then-
had to follow the
Right.
to follow the stuff.
Mhm.
My father did karate when he was younger, so
Okay.
that's why.
So it's like a lineage thing. You
Kinda,
like
yeah.
like a tradition in your family. That's really good. I think that kind of breeds good people in the
Yeah.
sense of like when you have that discipline, no matter what sport it is, karate, jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever, you do it from a young age because your parents did it. It instills that discipline. And I can just tell just from your mannerisms, you're like really like well-spoken and nice
Thank you
and
so much.
you know what I mean, proper. So well, I don't know if that's like all the time. JJ, what do you say for that?
Nah, he's good, bro. He's fucking.
No, I could tell you're a solid guy. I could tell you're a solid guy. So that's really cool. And then, what are your aspirations after? I mean, you said you want to go into kickboxing and boxing, but you also want to do MMA, or you just want to like round out that skill set in that area and then get the grappling down, or
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. Like since I'm here, I'm trying to manage like how my career is gonna go, and I say, let's go where I'm more confident right now,
Mhm.
just to have like get some experience more and more, and work on my ground game, and maybe turn pro as a kickboxer first,
Mhm.
and like doing like Adesanya, Pereira, like
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
like this, just keep going and work on the ground. And maybe when I turn 28, just
go to
the
MMA,
MMA
straight up
directly. So
MMA.
I can have already a name as a striker, and
Yeah. How do you like karate combat? You
I
think that'd
like
be
it.
good for you? Like,
To be honest, when I came here, I say, why not? That's what I do, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the same
yeah.
I do, and I got like better boxing down.
there too.
And I
yeah,
got,
actually, I know. Well, I don't know him directly, but I know people that know the president of Karate Combat. So that wouldn't be too hard to get you a fight there. Pretty sure.
because I think I got legs, but I got like some good hands too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you got Taekwondo, it's
for me, like,
that's
yeah,
a great
the,
background.
When
yeah.
I came here, I say like maybe why not, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
I think that's a cool. I was always into karate combat when they first started. At first, I was like, I don't know, but then I'll start watching it. I was like, fuck. I haven't watched it as much lately, but
it's good. I
the
like
first
it.
few years, I was like really into
The
it.
rules were a lot stricter at first.
They keep changing the rules.
You couldn't hook. You couldn't throw hooks at first.
Couldn't throw hooks. Well, you still can't throw elbows, knees, leg kicks. But they change it. It's
You can
because
throw
now
calf kicks.
now
not
you can
leg.
throw calf kicks, but you can't throw leg kicks.
Yeah.
They keep changing it. They change the rules every like few months, but
I don't know how it is now though with the new president though.
I don't know.
but
He could have probably changed it. Who
but it's
knows?
awesome. I like the way that's the pit.
Yeah, like
I like that because there's so much creativity that could be used through that, and then the 5 seconds of ground and pound, I like that too. So it's like just constant action the whole time. They break it. They no clinching. Like as soon as you clinch up, they're like break. No. None of that boxing where they hold for like 10 seconds and then they let you go. It's like no. As soon as you clinch, they break, go like right away off the bat. So nonstop action. I like that. I like that about
that's
that.
good one. I
Yeah,
like it.
karate combat, that'd be good for you.
Yeah,
And then you
maybe
get your,
why not?
get your bones there, and then at the same time work on your ground game, and then
Yeah.
eventually, do you want to go to the UFC or PFL or like some big
I mean,
organization?
To be honest, like UFC is the
goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
same.
everybody who start like mixed martial arts, they want to
Mhm.
go there, you know. But
Yeah,
I didn't get matter time, you know. I don't want to rush anything.
yeah. You have
Just
so
be-
much time. You're really young. Yeah.
Just be smart, you know.
Mhm.
Because people sometimes they just want to rush it, and at the end of the day, everything gets down. So
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You rush the career, and then you end up getting like a losing record, and
And
no
to
one
be
cares about
honest,
you. Yeah.
To be honest, I want to still have a good face, and
Yeah.
I don't want to get so much hit, you know.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
have to
yeah.
manage like to be smart, you know.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. The more
Because-
damage you take, especially at
And
heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweights is not the same.
Yeah,
So
they crack. Yeah, it's
yeah,
big boys.
One punch and you can sleep. I mean,
No, that's true. That's true. What's so? What do you not like grappling too much now, or is it?
yeah, yes, I do with Devin.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect person to grapple
That's the
with.
best one.
That's the
to
perfect
be
person
honest.
because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's a heavyweight. He's been grappling pretty much his entire adult life, and he kind of knows all the heavyweights around
Yeah.
here. So if you ever train with, Sam, what's his last name? Sam McCoy.
Yeah.
Him, and then Big Mike.
No, I know
all those
yeah.
big boys. So like he gets you some good training partners for sure. That's awesome.
But yeah, I like to do one-on-one training with Devin. It's-
Okay, and
yeah,
one-on-one too. They can't
That's-
beat that because he squeezed you before, yes? You felt it? He comes in here all the time, Devin. He's a monster, man. I love that guy. I love that guy to death.
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah. So what do you do for your free time these days? Nothing?
No, just like just go home, train. Just like sometimes I got some kind of job like doing some boxing class and
Okay.
just to make some
Yeah.
cash money,
Where at?
you know.
Where at?
And that's it.
He didn't answer you.
Where at?
At BTB.
BTV?
What's that?
It's a kind of I don't want to say it's a new gym, but it's something like kind of private gym.
Oh, okay. It's like a small.
Yeah, it's small, but it's good gym.
Okay. BTB.
So,
I never heard.
BTB on Hillsborough.
Yes.
If you need some private classes.
Hey, check them out. Check them out.
Ask for Aleks, the big sexy Serbian.
So you don't like. What do you do for fun though?
To
That's
be
like
hon-
work.
To be honest, I don't go party.
Nah,
I don't go
yeah.
out. Like the last time I went there was with JJ, and
Yeah, we went out. We had a good
Where'd you
time.
guys go?
Went to Las Olas in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
at
like
the wharf.
Fort Lottie. The
We went
wharf.
to the wharf.
I've been there recently. I don't
and
go out
then-
like that either, but I did go there before.
and then-
Once.
it's good. But
Yeah, then we got pulled into a little bachelorette party.
Oh
That
shit!
shit was funny.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
Some biddies.
Yeah, some white girls, some
Hey.
Taylor Swifties.
Ooh, those are the best ones. Blondies.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
There were some blondies.
Damn,
yeah. They were all wearing pink.
Damn.
It was funny
That
as
was
hell,
funny,
bro.
yeah.
That
so
sounds like a
fun.
good time.
I mean, it's good once in a while, but
Yeah.
not every day. like,
Yeah.
not every time.
not much of a
Yeah.
drinker and
Because
everything.
on Monday we were like both.
Sunday, right?
Sunday,
and Monday. Shit.
Monday training was hard.
Yeah. You're all foggy and
Yeah.
everything. You're
And I
not.
said, no,
Our
I cannot.
basil's going on right now.
Huh?
Our basil.
What's that?
It's like the art weekend they have here in Miami
Oh
where
shit.
people a lot of tourists come and
Never heard of it.
yeah, they have it every
Lived here
year,
for
bro.
years.
They have
I
it
should know
every
about
year,
this,
bro. Yeah, how do
It's
you
a big
not know?
deal.
Yeah, I mean, for artists and and tourism, there's a lot of
In
lot of-
Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
in Wynwood, in Miami.
But it stretches to Fort Lauderdale or just
Nah, I don't know.
that's this weekend.
Yeah.
How long
All
is it?
week.
Just a week?
I think it's like a week.
Oh.
Art Basel week. I don't know if it was last week or this
I like art.
week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they always like during the days they'll have like little art gallery, like pieces of like museums. Like you know, like, set up like a whole room. You can walk in, see a bunch of pieces.
Damn.
You know, it's pretty cool. You could take a date there. You know.
It's free?
Yeah, I mean to walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're walking
shit.
around Wynwood
Something
looking
like
at
that.
art
Yeah.
and like graffiti walls and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I've
Yeah,
never
bro.
heard of this.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
bro.
went and you guys went already or
No, I'm just saying that's this
do you
weekend.
plan to go?
I was thinking about it. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah. Either if I'm looking, we're thinking about either this week, tonight, right? Yeah. It's already too late. You want to go there
in the day.
No.
like now, like the time now, so
Oh.
you can walk around, see all the
Maybe
like,
tomorrow.
little cute shit.
Yeah, why not?
We could probably do it.
Shit, let me know. I'm on my road.
Yeah, bro. I'll hit you up.
I get off work at
I hit you up, bro.
around 1.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I've never been around. I'd love to go see this.
Yeah.
So you don't like to drink and party and stuff. So like,
No.
what do you do to relax, like outside of training and outside of working?
Watch soccer, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Yes, G's your team. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
soccer, NBA game, and
Sports. You like?
yeah.
So you don't watch particularly MMA too much? Do you
To be honest, no.
really?
No,
Okay.
it's
okay.
like when I see good fights coming up, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
basically not really into.
Oh.
Like
more
the
like-
next card, we're definitely gonna do like
Pay per view.
the next pay per view is gonna be good. So we're
Yeah.
gonna get some pizza
Mm-hmm.
and hang out
Like
if you want to come through
Fat
too.
boys.
Oh yeah.
for the
Yeah.
next card.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, that's next weekend too?
Yeah.
Right?
Saturday.
Shoot,
Yeah,
and then
16th.
we can do
Yeah.
podcasts
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
after that,
Talking
depending on what our homeboy wants to do.
Yeah, motherfucker. No.
Yeah.
Well, damn, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so okay, and so you like to relax, watch sports outside of MMA,
Yeah.
soccer, football. Did you play football or soccer?
Yeah, well, I'm in France. It's like real
It's like
Like
the
a
sport,
country
yeah,
of
yeah.
like of
Of
soccer.
course,
Oh,
yeah.
I will say football because for us it's
That's what I-
football,
that's what I
yeah,
said,
you know.
football.
Are you
yeah.
a fan? Are you a fan of Surreal Gone?
To be honest, mm,
Cyril, have you seen him before?
no,
No?
I don't go in that gym.
Okay, it's like a
Cheap
yeah.
gym.
Oh,
It's
really?
a bad
Damn,
gym? Damn.
damn. Okay.
to be honest.
okay.
Why you think Francis left, bro? Come
Yeah.
on.
I don't know.
Francis ain't got no.
It's
Le-
like it's just a
left
bad
because of
gym for heavyweights or just in general. They don't care about the fighters. or-
mentality.
Mm,
Mentality
or just brawl.
and the manager is like.
Mm,
So that's why Francis left, and now a lot of bullshit came out from that manager, and
mm.
some fighters who came to Kill Cliff from France or who knows that guy, they will say the same.
Oh,
because
shit.
they knows, so they will say the
Okay.
same.
There's
What's-
a lot of French guys in Kill Cliff.
No.
Couple-
but
there's a couple, right?
sometimes they come just like, but
To
not
train?
that much.
Yeah, cause I seen you post some on like your IG story. You'll post like
Yeah, with one guy from PFL, he was fighting for the
Oh.
semifinal of light heavyweight,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like the guy from UFC, Ange Loza, but he's like from Switzerland, but he speaks French.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
I have cousins in Switzerland.
So who you got? Who you got for this weekend, bro, or next weekend for the main event or the main
For the main
pay-per-view
card?
Pay-per-view card, yeah.
So
Who's the
Let's
main
go.
event?
Covington Edwards.
Covington Edwards.
So
That's a
I
tough
would
one.
say we got the main event: Leon Edwards, Colby Covington. It's not.
Official prediction.
Yeah, it's
Let's
not.
go.
It's not fair to say that Colby and Kamaru Usman are like the same person, but it's they're so similar in their fight style that I can almost see Leon facing the same person as Kamaru Usman. That
Right.
being said, in the second fight with Usman and Leon did so much better, and you can tell he worked on his wrestling, and Leon's a stand-up guy. Kobe, on the other hand, has way better cardio than Kamaru. So I think
less power.
less power, but he throws more. He throws a lot more, and he's a non-stop aggressive wrestler. So if Leon is able to stuff those shots, but the thing about Kobe, he doesn't stop. Kamaru will stop at one point, and Kobe doesn't. So I don't know. I think I have to lean towards Leon just because he's slightly younger and he's more powerful, and he's already faced Kamaru twice and won. But you have to factor in the first fight with Kamaru when he was just kind of fucking up Leon the whole time.
Yeah.
But then he made the adjustment in the second fight. So it's, like I said, it's not fair to say that Kobe and Kamaru are the same fighter, but they have such similar attributes that I kind of almost put him in that category.
He's been training for the same fight for the past...
Who, Kobe?
No, Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
He's been training for the same type of fight for the past couple of training camps.
Yeah.
You know, between, like how you said, between Colby Covington and Usman. He's been training for... Those were his last opponents. He's been training for the same type of fighter.
Yeah.
You know?
I really like Kobe, though. So it's like I want... Well, I don't care who wins, but I would want Kobe to win because I think he'd be an awesome champion. Like it would be so entertaining, and you know,
we already got Strickland. That's
yeah,
enough.
yeah. Well, we imagine Kobe, Sean O'Malley, Strickland. Like the UFC era would be amazing. But my heart says that I think Leon can get it done. But I wouldn't mind Kobe winning, and I think he has the heart to be a champion, the mindset to be a champion. You know, he's a very developed fighter, and he has everything there. So, official prediction, I'm going to say Leon Edwards by decision.
By decision. What about you?
Yeah.
That's a tough call, to be honest. Like, I love Colby.
Yeah, I love Kobe though. Fuck.
But after what I want to say is like, even if I fought like Usman, like the last fight, we have to understand that Usman take the fight and he shouldn't, because after that KO, you cannot take like fights so fast like this.
Yeah.
And Usman, we saw that he was scared to go again.
He was a shell of himself a little bit. Yeah.
So even if the fight was good from Edwards and like technically everything was, I mean, it was perfect for him. Like the fight was good. In one way, I want to say like Colby because of the volume and everything, but the thing is like Colby got hit a lot of time.
Yeah,
That's
he's
the
taking some
problem.
shots.
And
yeah.
I think I can see the TKO
From
Edwards.
Leon.
Yeah.
I can see the
Same.
TKO. So my heart will say Colby, but my brain will say like Leon. TKO.
Same. I'm like in that same boat.
I can see the TKO, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Late one.
Late TKO,
Yeah.
similar to the Usman. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Weather the storm, get
Yeah.
it done at the end. What about you, JJ?
I think so. I agree. I think Colby's gonna put the pressure on until Leon stops him with some good straight punches. You know, because Usman did stop Colby, especially in the second fight, from coming forward. And Colby just stood there in front of him, just tried to figure out how to strike with him. And I think Leon is a better striker, so for sure. So
because the second fight of Usman and Edwards, Usman and Covington, he got rocked twice in 10 seconds in the second.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And then he stopped moving forward. He was more like
But
tentative.
after he started coming like 3, 4, and 5. He started coming. But the thing is like, as a striker, Edwards got more hands than Usman.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, for
He's
sure.
more precise. He's
For
more
sure.
precise.
I think if he touch him really good.
And Usman has no left hook. And Leon Edwards has 1, 2, 3. He can throw 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, he has
Leon's a great
combinations.
striker.
He's
Leon's
got
a great
combinations
striker.
Yeah.
and kicks.
Kobe, but the thing is, you got to Kobe's weapon is his cardio.
Yeah.
And I think it's like it's his advantage to all. You look at all his fights. He, like you said, he doesn't throw hard shots, but he's just throwing.
If he can weather
It's
the
similar to
storm,
Khabib. It's honestly, he throws more than Khabib, but I'm saying relentless
You see
with the
Masvidal,
takedowns.
how he was after the fight.
Yeah.
Masvidal couldn't even stand up.
Yeah, and Masvidal dropped him too. So it's like, and Kobe just kept coming. Yeah, like, so it's a
tough call.
It's a tough call. It's a tough call.
I think
I
it's
do.
easy. I think Leon knocks him out.
Really?
somehow.
I don't think Leon knocks him out. I think he.
finishes him.
You think Leon finishes him?
I can see the TKO, to be
I
honest,
see he
but
finishes him. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I would.
I feel bad, but
I don't know. I like
want
Kobe.
I want Colby as
I
a
love
champ,
Kobe. You know what I mean? America, 1776. Let's go. But but hey, man, you
Trump's
got
favorite fighter.
Trump's favorite fighter.
And he said he cannot lose in front of Trump. So
Ooh.
Hey, listen,
he said
I
that.
forgot. Okay, Trump's gonna be there.
I do
Yeah.
feel like
You know what? I got Kobe winning. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
do
I
feel
changed
like
my
he's
answer.
coming from like
You're going to be really far from the mic.
I do feel like he's coming from a real like training hard mentality. You know what I mean? Like he's
Kobe?
I'm sure he's been because
He's
it's
waiting
been like
for
a
the-
year and a
yeah.
half almost 2
Yeah, March
where
2022.
where he's been waiting to fight, and like I'm sure he's got that like I'm not losing mentality, especially now he's got a title shot. You know what I'm saying?
It's his
So,
last title shot for sure.
I don't think it's his last,
Bro,
but
he's had 3 in a row. It's his
maybe,
last-
maybe.
no one- you know what I mean? Who
Never
else?
say never.
I
But yeah,
I forgot Trump's gonna be there. I changed my answer. I think specifically because Trump is gonna be there, Kobe will get it done. Like legit. Like
Yeah.
no bullshit. I think
Because he said I cannot
he
lose in
can't
front.
lose.
Yeah.
He that's sometimes that little extra motivation,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Donald Trump being there. He ain't gonna.
I'm gonna
lose.
change my answer when he wins. I'm gonna change.
You're
My,
like,
I said Kobe.
I forgot. Okay, that extra little juice of Trump being there. I think Kobe gets it done. Legit
I
because
don't know.
of that.
Let's see if he can survive the pressure.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna pressure Leon. I think that's the thing.
Yeah,
but Leon could counter him. That's what you're.
Yeah, but
Half the battle's mental, bro.
But
you know?
you saw Edwards all the time, like when even he was fighting in England, like all the people was booing him and all this. He knows
It
this
doesn't
pressure,
affect
so
him, yeah.
and I think mentally he's really strong. Like
Yeah,
all the shit he went through in life and all this. I mean, you can put the pressure in.
that means nothing.
He won't break because we saw with Usman.
Yeah, that's
He was
true.
down as fuck and just
Yeah.
one kick.
That
Look
was,
at me now.
yo, that was
Look
that
at me
was
now.
that was the most like almost brought me to tears when I heard his post fight speech because man, you look at someone who's come from such a hard life, was getting like literally beaten so bad each round it got worse. 4th round, his coach was like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like,
What's wrong with you,
"Come
Rocky?
on, boy." And then like he just a few seconds left, just throws it. He's like, "Fuck it, wow." And he's like, headshot, dead.
That's crazy
It's like,
because
fuck.
even Dana White asked him when he put the belt around him. He says like, "Did you know that it was only like 50 seconds left or something like this?" That's crazy. Crazy story. I mean,
It's insane. It's insane. Like
that's why we love that sport.
yeah, that's why you love MMA because anything could happen at any time. Stars could be born at any moment. There's really no age limit. There's really no like. The sky is the limit to MMA.
There is
like,
an age limit. Come on.
Nah, bro. Look at like Randy Couture, bro. That man started
There's
DC.
an age limit, bro.
DC.
They're not 50.
Yoel.
You're not gonna see
Yoel.
You're not gonna see a 50-year-old.
Okay. Oh,
You'll
yeah. I
s-
don't think it'd be.
You'll see them in Bellator. I mean,
But I'm
not
saying,
Bellator,
like-
in BKFC.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, well, if they're on steroids, shit. What was I gonna say? Like someone
They'll
like
bring
DC.
anybody.
DC started MMA in like his late 30s.
Yeah,
But obviously he
in that
came from. He was an
sense.
Olympic wrestler,
Yeah.
and he's been an athlete his whole life. And they were heavyweights.
I feel like that's gonna change. That's even changing now.
It's the
because-
higher weight classes that can start off later. in
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Lower like
changing now, bro. Because
Yeah,
so many
70 and
kids,
below,
so
it's
many
not gonna
kids are
work out.
growing up from MMA now that it's like, before it used to be. Oh, I grew up you have to grow up
started.
boxing to be a world champion.
Mhm.
You know, like you couldn't just start out late unless you were a Bernard Hopkins
Deontay
or
Wilder.
Deontay Wilder.
Heavyweights,
You know,
Yeah.
big
And,
boys. Yeah, it's easy.
But
boys
now
is
there's
different.
kids
Yeah,
who are
it's
growing.
different.
Yeah, there's kids who are growing up in the MMA sports. So you're like, all right, I'm not gonna catch up unless you're a guy like this guy.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
cool. I mean, it's not cool that you were depressed, but I mean, it's interesting how you chose that to get yourself out of it, and then now you're making a career out
But
of it. You know
to
what
be
I mean?
honest, since I'm young, I said like I want to be into a sport. I want to
Mhm.
be an athlete.
You always wanted to be some sort of
yeah.
athlete, yeah.
And every time I was doing any sport, I was kind of good at.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, because I'm a quick learner and
Yeah.
I can. When you say something, I just do it again. So it's like for me, it's easy to understand all the
Okay.
stuff. And to be honest, Taekwondo helped me a lot for boxing.
Really?
To have the footwork and be able
Oh.
to be light on my feet. So that's why I'm a heavyweight, but
You're
quick.
fast, yeah. Oh, it's cool. Were you aspiring to do anything with Taekwondo? Like, were you trying to go to World Championships, Olympics, or anything, or no? It was just for fun.
I was doing fun, and my club was a big club, and even my
Mhm.
trainer was in the French team, like the trainer there and all this. But you don't get any money. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's good to know how to kick, but if you need to get into a fight, I mean, it's better to have hands. You know?
Right.
But in one way, it can be surprising for the others when you see a big guy just
Throwing
knocking
a
you
head-
out with a head kick. You know, like nobody's see that. You know,
the UFC just signed this
The
guy.
Cuban guy.
Yeah, the big giant motherfucker. He's a Taekwondo black belt, Olympic
I know.
Taekwondo.
I remember that.
You know
guy
him?
When I was younger, I was watching him like on the
shit.
Olympics.
Okay.
With my
That's
sister,
interesting.
yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's catching up. And I think nowadays there was a stint, at least in America, that karate and Taekwondo, it kind of got like phased out. Like in the 90s, I think it was real, but then early 2000s, and then as it went on, it kind of got saturated with like bullshit people that are like doing the kung fu bullshit. But I think now it's making a comeback. People like see it for as a real sport again. So it's starting to make its way back to where it's legit again. You know.
To be honest, I think for karate, you can thank like Karate Combat for that. Because people see that and say, yeah, maybe karate could be good, you know? Because you see some real punches and like real stuff.
Yeah, I think
Are they
oriented
all
more
real
towards it.
karate guys though, or are they just pro fighters?
Well, it's transitioning now because it's evolving. So when you're doing like modern day karate, they're gonna incorporate like MMA things. You know what I mean?
I'm
they have
saying
to.
though, like, are those the because before when it started,
You have to be a black
it
belt.
was
in
black
karate.
belts in karate that were fighting.
But now you don't have to have a
Now
black belt.
I'm
no.
seeing just
People,
fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a black belt anymore. But I mean, it doesn't mean that you're not a great striker.
Yes, I know
So
that.
I think it's just now they've.
That was just always a question of mine. Like I
Yeah.
remember when I first came out, I was real invested in it, watching it until they started behind the paywall.
Yeah.
They were
No
on
one
YouTube,
knows how
I
much they
think,
get
at
paid. Well, I
first.
do know a few people in that fight.
I
for
think
them. They
on
tell me.
YouTube at first, and I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, these are all black belts. That's what's up." And then all of a sudden, as the sport grew, you see you see influencers on
Yeah,
there.
but you see the difference between like real black belt who did like karate competition and who came just right now. You see like really the levels.
They get fucked up.
They
real
get
quick.
fucked up. Those
Yeah.
hands stay low.
Yeah.
King, king.
Yeah. Karate combat. Well, that's awesome. Well, earlier I wanted to ask. Okay, what would you say the biggest difference between Europe and America, as far as like our culture? Have you been here long enough to see the difference? Yeah. So I'm sure I go to Europe a lot. I have a lot of family there. So for me, I noticed a lot of big differences. But I want to know from your perspective, from a European's perspective.
Mentality.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, food. Yeah, for sure.
I miss my food. to be
Yeah.
honest,
French food. Ooh.
All the European food I miss. Like here, I can't.
You
to
can't.
be
It's not the
honest.
same.
It's
no.
fake European food here.
It's all processed here, huh?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
But even for living here, as a European guy living in the Europe is maybe not now because all the conflict and everything, but you still have like more stable situation in Europe than here. Here I can see a lot of homeless, a lot of people like this. Over here you have, but it's not the same.
Not
you
as
know?
many
not that
people.
bad,
Yeah.
here.
Interesting.
So here we have, like in Europe, we have a lot of help from the government, and if I'm sick, like they can refund my stuff and all this. Here you don't have anything.
No, our
about it.
healthcare is really fucked up. You gotta
So,
be. Yeah.
Here you have to be careful, and if you don't have money, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Over here they take care and all this, So, but if you want to make money and have opportunities, USA is the best place to be.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. So so you think better pay is in America for sure. Yeah.
Opportunities, everything.
Which is strange. Well, I know that for a fact it is, but the euro is slightly stronger than the U.S. dollar, but it's not. It's not
almost the same.
It's
now.
almost the same,
Yeah.
but as far as how much money you're gonna get paid, is big difference, right?
Yeah.
So you'd rather have an American.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So it'd be nice to have an American currency with a European lifestyle. Like if you had American money but lived in Europe, maybe not Paris. That's a really expensive place.
Oh,
Yeah, Paris is real
And
expensive.
to be honest, France not like the best place to live.
Yeah, it's expensive or just crime.
Yeah, the climate, even like people. in Paris.
French people are not the nicest.
The nice
Yeah.
person.
Honestly, no. When I was there, I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are mean as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I know they understand what I'm saying because you speak English to them. Like, oh, I used to speak French. No, that's not true. I used to take French classes in high school, so I can speak very little French. When I was there, I was speaking like if I was surrounded by people speaking French, I would pick it up a lot faster. But I was asking someone if they spoke English, and then they said no. But then I started speaking English, and I can tell that you can tell when he understands what I'm saying. He's like, and they just walked away. I'm like, motherfucker, like, but they just don't want to speak English. Even though they
doesn't
understand.
want, and even in school we don't learn really how to speak. We learn how to have the comprehension, like to understanding, like all the stuff, but really to speak,
You don't like it. It's
no, not that much.
They don't teach you guys how to speak in school.
like-
not English.
like,
Well, they do actually.
They do, but
different.
You have to go like really like in England or in America if you really want to.
Oh,
But to be
man.
honest, learning English was easy for me, and that was kind of.
Hey, you speak very well.
Thank you so much. I try to, but like was easy because a lot of words are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of easy, and even the fact that I'm here and from the school I could like already understand a lot of stuff. So that was easy. And after when you're here by your own, you have to.
You have no choice. You have no choice. Yeah. I love going to Europe though because I visit a lot of. I'm very blessed that I have a really big family, so a lot of them live in Europe. So when I go, I don't have to pay for like hotels and stuff. So I get to travel
because it's
a
expensive.
lot. It's real expensive, yeah. And but for me, I think the biggest advantage to being European is the travel aspect.
You can
Depending
travel
on what
everywhere.
country, because a lot of my family's in England, but they left the EU, so it's a little bit different now.
Yeah.
But at one point, you could easily go to like any
you can
country
go everywhere
or anywhere you
without
want.
any border. just
Exactly,
like
you just need your ID, passport. You don't even need a passport.
No,
yeah.
not even a passport.
Yeah.
And even like if you take the car, you can
Mhm.
from France to Germany to Luxembourg, like
Mhm.
everywhere you can.
I used to
can
do it all
go.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, and I think that is one big aspect that Americans we miss. Like when I say miss, as in like we don't have that concept in our brain with the diversity of cultures between different countries. That's why I think Europeans obviously they get along a lot better than U.S. But I think that's the biggest difference is that in America it's such a massive country that we have each state is different,
Different,
a little bit different. It's not like different as in a different country. Obviously, the regions you have the Northern America, Southern, East Coast, West Coast. You know that those different. There's a difference there, but for the most part, we all generally are the same as far as our culture, more or less. But in Europe, it's you can go 2 hours north. You're in a completely different region of the world, completely different culture, and you go there, and then you see what it's like there. So then you have that perspective. Okay, this is what it is here. You go 5 hours south. It's where you have here, and then you just have an accumulation of all these different cultures and
In Europe, you have a lot of history.
a lot of history, a lot of art, culture, food. You know what I mean? It's so good, and I think Americans we miss out on that. So we don't have that sort of mindset about different people as much as
Maybe
Europeans
that's why,
do.
because of the system here. Like when you learn at school, maybe it's only because it's only focused in the US.
Yeah, we
That's
don't.
after I don't know because I never been
Yeah,
in school
we-
here, but maybe that's why like
We learn our own history. We do learn world history. I don't know about you. How about you? You went to school in Puerto Rico though, your whole life, or?
No, I went to school here too.
Okay, so yeah, at a certain point we learn like world history, but it's our version. Of course, I think every country has that.
Of
You know,
course.
you have our version of world history. We have American history, of course, but they're not teaching it as much as they should. I think it should be like we should know our history as it was, but they kind of, you know,
Yeah, because I'm scared. Like when you see some video dropping off on the social media when they ask for geography stuff, like people doesn't know anything. Like
Yeah, it's bad.
That's crazy.
it's bad. Yeah, we're kind of just our own. Like we learn about America and a little bit about Canada, a little bit about Mexico, like kind of our surroundings, and then that's it.
But that's crazy.
We
like,
learn about just World War One, World War Two, a little bit our version, of course.
of
You know
course,
what I mean?
yeah, I mean-
So, but it's like very brief. It's like a section of our schooling, and I think in Europe, you guys learn everything. Like, we don't know so much about presidents. We don't know so much about like even if they're a national anthem, a lot of kids these days they don't know it. It's really fucked up, and I wish they taught it to us. Like for me, I know it, but it's like I don't know every single like, and I try to read it more often. Our Constitution, people don't know it. Like it's kind of it's scary because they're kind of it's anyway without getting too political, but it's weird how our system is working now. But I mean, I love our country. I love this country, but I wish we were not more European, but at least have that mindset of as far as like outlook on life. I think you guys are more hopeful in the sense, but it's also depending on coming here too. So it's weird. It's a weird like we can make it, but if we go to America, but then America is like. But we have. I think we have a great country. You know, it's really set up nice, but I mean we can't be the best at everything, but we're the best at a lot of things. So, but yeah, France, it's a cool place though. It's a cool place.
Yeah.
You enjoyed growing up there, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Serbia. What was the split between France and Serbia? Like half and half, or?
No, all my family is from Serbia.
Mhm.
So like I have like all family in Serbia, like everywhere in Serbia. So
Mhm.
when I go there, I go for 2-3 months and I visit everybody.
So I'm saying, did you all your schooling was in Paris?
Yeah.
And then you just go visit Serbia?
Yeah, I just go visit.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Because
That's
here
right.
I have like in Paris, I have small part of the families who is there,
Mhm.
but mostly everybody is back to
In Serbia.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I've never been to
And my
Serbia.
parents, like the education they gave me, were like really Serbian,
Mm.
not the French ones.
Okay. So you know like both countries in and out, yeah.
Like I grew up with all of like a lot of French guys and all of these, but you will never see me like surrounded by French people. Like a lot of from Algeria,
Mhm.
Ghana, like
Okay,
African.
that's where I'm from. Yeah.
Like,
Well, I wasn't born there, but my people. Yeah.
Like I'm surrounded more like by these people because we got like the same education. Like
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Eastern of Europe is
Mhm.
like kind of different of Europe, you know.
Mhm.
So
Interesting. I was gonna say, are there many black people in Serbia? Not at all, huh?
not a lot.
There's few,
They're starting to come, but like
A lot of Africans are going there.
Yeah,
They're
now,
probably like, it's cold as fuck here.
yeah, but it's good. Like
Yeah.
now we have like they come for the university, like because you have a lot of good school over there.
Okay.
And now like the Qataris, they are coming in Belgrade to build like kind of to help to make it better city. And
Yeah.
So
Industrial.
yeah, so
That's
that's
cool,
good,
man. I that's for me the biggest thing I love about Europe is the diversity in people. Especially in Paris, I was actually so shocked because I mean, I would see like an Asian person with like a Mexican person, which is like unheard of in America. Yeah, I've never seen that here. Like every race mixing. I've never seen an Asian and a Mexican. I'm not sure if the person was actually Mexican.
America's the most diverse country.
As far as people who live in it, but as far as dating, no.
Oh.
Paris,
What?
no. America is not the most diverse country. Most people in America are white.
No,
Yes,
that's wrong.
it's a fact.
Pretty sure that it's the minorities becoming the majority.
No, not even close.
Yeah, bro.
Not even close. I think over 50%. It's like 60, almost 70% of America is white.
Nah.
For a
You gotta
fact.
look that
For
up.
a fact. For a fact.
I'm not
And
gonna
in
take your
Europe,
word on
it's
it.
obviously most people are white in Europe as well. But I'm saying that you see it more in Europe. You go to Europe, you're gonna see everything.
I ain't never seen a Mexican in Europe. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Maybe the motherfucker wasn't actually Mexican from Mexico, but he was dark and he would look like Latina.
Okay.
He wasn't from Spain. I'll tell you that much. He wasn't Spaniard because Spaniards are white.
And we have a lot of gypsies there, you know.
Yeah. All right. I would say, man, people don't like gypsies in the like around there.
Nobody.
Nobody likes bro. When I was in Poland, this motherfucker, he comes up to me. He's like, please, just give me €2, please.
And
And
Serbia
I was
the
like,
same.
I'm like, no. And he pulls out a picture. He's like, please, my son. He's like this fucked up kid. He's like, my son. Okay, give me €4, please, €4. I'm like, how you gonna go up? Like I just said,
In Serbia
no.
the same.
I'm like, no, walk away. He followed me for like 2 blocks. He's like, please. By the end of it, he's like, please, €20, please, €20. I'm like, how you gonna go up, motherfucker? I just said
You
no.
didn't give him 20?
I didn't give him shit.
Damn,
I almost
but
punched
why
him, man.
not?
I was
But you have two different gypsies. You have the gypsies like the Spanish one and the one from Romania. and
Yeah,
all
I think he was
this.
Romanian,
And
yeah.
that Romanian, they are like kind of like this. The Spain, they are like more
Annoying.
like no, they are like really into them. You know, like kind of stay together family. They live wherever they want. But the Romanian part, they are like, give me money. They want this. They want that. So.
Yeah, this dude, he just kept fucking like.
The women will be maids and steal your shit. They'll pose as maids.
Oh my god!
All right, they'll clean your house for a low buck.
Yeah,
and then steal your stuff.
You come home, everything's gone.
Nothing at home anymore.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, I just know that just from being, everyone's like fucking gypsies. Everyone says it from every country I've been in there, from Portugal, Poland, England, Paris, or France. They all fucking hate them. Like, I don't know. That's the one thing I guess that's equally hated, but I don't know. I don't want to get too. All right. Let's end this on a good note. Aleks, thank you for coming, bro. Do you have anything coming up? Do you have? You said you're not fighting. You're fighting in March.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know? Well, you don't know what promotion or anything like this. So you're just trying to. You're looking for something to get into March, and then we have your Instagram up. But if you want to just go ahead and say it, just for the people that are listening.
Aleks MMA 9378.
Yes, sir. And do you have like a YouTube channel or anything? Podcast? You should start your own podcast.
Yeah, just trying. Just now.
Just training nowadays?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get you. We're going to get him a podcast soon. It was a pleasure having you, bro. I really appreciate you coming out, man. We'd love to have you again. It was a good time.
No problem.
Good conversation. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Send it to your friends, your family, your sisters, your aunties, uncles, all that jazz. Follow us on our Instagram at The Defying Podcast. JJ, you have anything?
Nope, have nothing.
JJ has nothing. Well,
have
all right,
a good
guys.
one.
All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Thank you to our new sponsors, Flow State Coffee. Flow State Coffee is a performance coffee with ingredients that give you a deeper focus, better mood, and it lowers caffeine-related anxiety so you don't get any jitters or shake. It's coffee made to get shit done.
Be sure to use discount code DEFY, DEFY at checkout for 10% off all sales.